7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man, it's Weeby Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
John King.
How do you make it? Was all wet, and then you just went this way, and now it's dry. How does that happen?
It's still pretty wet.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm wet. My shirt's still wet. My pants are still wet. My flip-flops stink. Ugh.
Oh man, we're gonna have a good show for you today. We're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis here inside Captain's Cove. We're gonna have the weekend fishing. Lots of Captain's Corners tonight. Lots of participation in that. Our topic is snook season's right around the corner. Now, I guess I kind of shot a little early here. I was assuming that today was the last Wednesday of the month, but next Wednesday is the actual very last day. So we're doing this a week early.
What are we doing a week early?
Talking about snook.
Oops.
You know, but that just gets you even more prepared.
That's right. Yeah, because everybody loves snook.
Everybody.
Everybody.
And we'll talk about, you had an interesting day. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit coming up.
It's always interesting.
You look rough.
I got nothing to say.
There you go.
Right now.
I got nothing to say about that.
Yeah, right now.
All right, John, let's take a look.
God.
Let's see if anybody's even watching us on here, John. What do you think? Think anybody's there?
Nope.
Let's see. Well, we got a few people there. Oh, you kicked the camera.
I did.
Make sure, yeah, let's make sure we're still. Oh, we're still on there.
I kicked it perfectly.
Right,
see that? I made it more square.
You got a square to spare.
Oh, squaring it up.
All right, there's Denise. Hello, Denise. Dale's on. Let's see. Tyler, what's happening, buddy? Laura from the north. Come on down to see us, Laura. Per your email, it'll all be okay, and we'd be more than happy to take
Go west, Laura. Wait, east, south, north. Where's she at? She's got to go south.
She's up in like Jersey.
She's got to go south.
Yeah.
South. She's got to go south.
She's up there with the fluke. Susie's on. Howdy, Susie. Bonnie with State Farm is on. They're on vacation this week.
Oh my gosh.
Chris is on. Russell, what's happening there? Karrie. Jeffrey, what's up, buddy? Samuel's on. What's up, bud? Doug. Casey's on. Bill, what's happening, bud? Hey, that John King guy's on. Jessica's there.
He snuck one in there.
Yeah. Let's see. Josh is on. Ty's on there. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Samuel, I was wondering that too, Samuel, if you'd quit your day job. You've been on the water quite a bit here lately. Bobby is watching from Tennessee.
No, he's watching from Florida.
Oh no, it's Bobby P from Tennessee watching in Tampa. All right, so you gotta read the whole thing.
You gotta see the whole thing. See how good my eyes are working now?
Yeah, yep.
I don't even want to talk about that either.
Yep,
My
there
glasses.
we go. Dale, you got the right idea. Like it and share it. We'd appreciate it. Kev Dog, what's up? Let's see. Robin's on there. Thomas is on there. No work tonight. Cool.
That's always a bonus plus.
We got some Daniels here. All right, so man, we got quite a few people tuning in. The bearded one's on. There's Billy. All right. How was that chicken and sausage gumbo? Well, Karrie, there is like one serving left. And I've been eating probably 2 helpings of that a day since Sunday, maybe. A Sunday when I started to cook it. It was fantastic. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Rich is on. All right. So, man, the crowd is growing, Mr. King. They're here. They're here.
They want to know about Snook early.
They want to know about them Snook. And hopefully we're going to tell them all the things they don't already know. What do you think?
I agree.
I don't
know.
All right, John, well, let's get into it here. Well, let's start off with Captain's Cove is still running that red contest right here, the annual redfish contest.
New leader.
I guess it's running all the way up to September 5th,
Yeah,
so
new leader.
it'll be running for, quite a bit. And as you say, there is new leaders on the leaderboard there. So
That's a big one.
we were just talking about them. Looks like Samuel has taken the lead in the adult category with a 7.40. Is that
Milton.
Milton? Okay, yeah, Milton at a 6.83 in second, and Garrett got moved down to
dropped to
6.7. Yep. But
His kid's
Griffin
still
is
kicking
still,
butt.
yep, the kids division is still 6.48 in first. And then we got Hunter at 4.10 there in the kids. So looks like it's rolling along pretty good right there now. Sam, you've got a good one. You got a good one.
That's the one right there.
Yikes. That's going to be tough to beat.
It's going to be tough to beat.
You're going to need one hell of a, you're going to need a pumpkin. Pumpkin to beat that
you'll
one.
need a true pumpkin to beat that.
For sure. So all you got to do is come into Captain's Cove in the morning or whenever you come fishing, buy at least something, a little 45-cent bobber or anything like that. Sign your name on the sign-up sheet and weigh in before 6 o'clock that evening or by 9 o'clock the next day.
Try to catch a big one.
Gotta get that big one, John.
It's gotta be a big one.
Gotta get the big one.
Oh,
So.
man.
All right, so John, that Tatas tournament, we got to fish that this past weekend. We did separate things, but we all went to the captain's meeting and got to see quite a few tailors, quite a few people we haven't seen in a while. It was good to see everybody and do the mingling thing. We enjoy that, and man, it's just fun to go around and talk to everybody.
That's a fun tournament because it's more for charity, and it's just, I don't know, everybody seems to get along pretty good.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, just a fun tournament.
We had fun. We had a game plan and we caught some fish, but it didn't work out how we wanted to.
We had a game plan.
Yeah.
That game plan changed on the day of. Then we rearranged the game plan, and then we almost did what we said we were going to do and go for 5th place.
Yeah. Well, that's our game plan was to shoot for that 5th place grouper and catch a kingfish. Because we know
Did you have a thing out the whole day for
we
And
went
nothing,
to
huh?
we went to the area, or well, we went to several areas, but particularly the area I caught that 62-inch king a couple years ago. We went to
Hoping
that
one would
area
come through.
and was hoping that because one king was waiting, all you had to have was one.
all you had to
You
have
could have come
was
in
the
second place if
20-something-pound
at
king.
least second place if
Yeah.
you even
Just
had one.
had one, yeah.
So that was the game plan, and then to shoot for 5th place, but that didn't work. Our plan just didn't come around.
Saw a guy today come in with, he said his boxes are huge, so he couldn't fill them, but he said he was out there and he said he did very good trolling the East Coast today for kings.
Oh yeah.
So he
Well,
was a commercial guy, and he had a box full of
There's
kings.
definitely kings on the
Yep.
East Coast right now
Yeah, they're
because
running.
my buddy went fishing East Coast today and they had 4 or 5 kings.
Yeah, so they're
in
running
the
over
boat,
there. Yeah.
so.
If you want a kingfish, go over and get you a kingfish. But I want to not catch a kingfish.
I'm not driving to the East Coast to catch a king.
I don't want to catch a kingfish.
No.
Is that what they say with those go fast boats?
Well, that little cartoon.
I'm gonna buy a $1 million boat to go 80 miles an hour, but I only got to go 3 miles to the beach to troll it. So I whoop. Okay, we're here.
That's I mean, people love those kingfish tournaments, and God bless them,
God
But
bless.
that's
I was so bored.
that's a fish that
I have no words for the boredom that I took part in. That
Yeah.
bored.
the fish itself. I mean, maybe keep one, because that one for the season will make me enough smoked fish dip to last a long time, you know. But other than that, I don't care.
You know, when you mix it with another fish to make the dip taste better.
Yeah, as long as you're not mixing it with mullet, right?
Yeah, mix it with something. Mix it with a Spanish mackerel to make the mullet dip taste
John,
better.
now, you grew up here. People here on this, especially Nature Coast, they love their mullet. Are you a mullet eater?
No.
Okay, well
Can't
that's
stand it.
yeah. All right, I was just checking.
I had one guy bring me some smoked mullet, and it was halfway decent, but I mean, no more than I ate it that I had to Taco Bell it.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know what that means?
I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
as
quick.
we both Taco Belled before we got here.
I smelled that gumbo, and it didn't smell as good as it did, I'm sure, when you ate it.
So, but yeah, no, people here in the Nature Coast, they love their mullet, and I'm not putting anybody down that loves mullet. Everybody loves. I love cobia. You hate cobia. You know, it's one of those things. Everybody has their fish, but not to sound snooty, but I'm kind of fish spoiled. I grew up eating really good fish, you know, and to eat bait is kind of, you know, just not.
So my family was stuck on trout.
Yeah.
So back in the day, we would go to the flats, and we would fish for trout all day long. That's all they wanted to do was pop and cork, pinfish, big trout. Well, the limit back then was 25 12-inch trout, and they would limit on these trout, and they would take them home, and my mom would get a glass dish out, and she would cook that trout in the oven with Parmesan cheese, butter, garlic, maybe some capers.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was excellent.
Yeah.
We ate the crap out of trout, but the only splurge that we ever did or ate was a grass grouper. Because back then they didn't have to be that big to keep a grass grouper. Yeah. So you could keep a grass grouper. So that was something that was special. Other than that, it was trout. Trout.
I'm reading over the comments here, and in the comments, our tailors are split as well. The Mobley family is Team Mullet, and Bill is with me. He says mullet is me.
That's un-American.
so the tailors are split on the mullet, and again, that's. You know, like I said, it's a staple here. A lot of people really like it. It's just, you know, it's not my cup of tea. Obviously, you don't care for it either. And, you know, but if you like it, that's great. There's, you know, there's people that eat the hardheads out here, you know. Oof.
I don't, Bonnie has informed us that she makes a excellent mullet dip.
She'll probably sneak it in at the Halloween party, you know, like, oh, try this.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, Bonnie. That's the best.
Hey, Bonnie has just put out a statement. If you don't eat the mullet dip, you're not invited to the party.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your mullet?
So it looks like you'll be trying a little dip there, Eric.
Oh, man. Yep, some people like bluefish. Yep. Just don't let them bite you. Things are worse than a mangrove snapper when they come to biting you.
Katie's offering up mullet to see there. Our tailor take care of tailors.
There we go.
That's what they do, you know.
Now
I got some frozen mullet I'll give you.
Now, like I said, I love mullet on the other end of the hook. That's where I like my mullet to be.
I like it. Yep, I like my mullet to go out there and try to catch me something better to eat. That's where I like my mullet at.
There we go. See, you never know where the show is going. Nowhere on the itinerary
Only
right here does it say talk about mullet.
Only rednecks eat mullet.
We went from the Tata tournament to mullet, John. Oh, well, either way, it was good to see
what
everybody.
Tatas does to men?
Yeah.
Just like that. Changes it to mullet.
Squirrel!
Yeah.
All right,
Only
John.
mullet I got is my hair in the back.
Yeah,
That's my mullet.
Well. Moral of the story was, it was good to see everybody at the Tata.
It was. It was a blast. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah. Speaking of everybody getting together, this Tuesday coming here will be the Captain Mario Fish Talk seminars. Why you ask me the hard questions? I don't know. I just know it's coming.
I just know it's coming up.
I just know it's coming. It's the last
The mullet will
Tuesday.
be talking.
Yep, it's the last Tuesday of the month. So the Plantation, 7 o'clock. Come see Mario and whoever may be speaking. I'm sure they will let somebody Somebody will know. Our tailors will know. They'll probably put it up here real quick. Let's see. Go back over to the comments. Let's see. Nope, they're still talking about mullet, but they'll put it up one way or another. Somebody will know. Where's Jacinda at? She'll know.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Either way, 7 o'clock at the Plantation on Tuesday there, John. So, now, speaking of get-togethers, John, are you struggling to read?
Yeah, I can't see. No, I don't need those.
You want to put the old man specs on there?
Yeah.
So, speaking of gatherings and parties, John, I think we discussed, was it the end of the show last week when we talked about if we would do a shindig or not, you know, if anybody wanted to do the shindig, and then of course comments came up as to why wouldn't we do the shindig. So
guess we're going to party.
So I guess we're going to party per the census of the tailors there. We will be partering. We're going to do that partering.
We're going to partering the Red Sea. Have you seen it yet?
So shindigs happen in Yankeetown at the Blackwater Bar and Grill. This year they will be busy, so we will just have it upstairs this go round. If you would like to have a full-blown meal or whatever, you know, you could probably have it downstairs and then come up and party. There will be some table seating upstairs, but it'll be more of the upstairs kind of food, you know, the appetizers, that kind of thing. More of the party vibe upstairs. You know, we'll have you know, entertainment, games, and all the fun things that you guys have come to acquire and expect from a weeby tailing party. So October 8th, mark it on your calendars. We're
going to serve bullet dip.
Leave that at home. Unless you just care to share it with some of the tailors who enjoy that kind of thing.
Oh, man.
So, then the next thing would be, John, is your mullet dip more of a mayonnaise or cream cheese style, you know?
Uh-oh. It says Jacinda's left Mario's plantation talk.
Well, she has, but that doesn't mean that she may not know, you know, what the hubbub is there. You know, so you know everybody's in the know.
Yeah.
See, they were in the know of that.
That's right.
Now give me the know of who's speaking.
They know.
Yeah. So we love us some Jacinda, and hopefully, you know, I hadn't seen her in a while either.
I haven't seen Jacinda in a while either.
She's been fishing.
Yep. She had some nice fish the other day.
Yeah, seen some posts.
Yeah, she had some nice fish the other day.
Nah. But there we go. Shindig, October 8th. More information to follow.
The date?
October 8th. Yep, Saturday, October 8th. So
that's like a great day.
That's when we were able to book. We got it booked. We got it booked last night because we did trivia there at the Blackwater.
Did you win?
We should have won.
Uh-oh.
We came in second, but it's because of our last points betting schedule. We were betting just enough to win to beat out everybody else, but the last place team only bet like one point, and ended up with like a certain amount of points, whatever, and we bet enough to like beat everybody else, and everybody got the last question wrong. So the last place moved to first place, and we got second.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
over a point.
Yep. So yeah.
What was the question?
I don't even remember now. It had to do with Scotland and their primary religion or something to that. What was Scotland's primary religion? Something to that effect. Yeah. So let's just see if you would have helped us here, John. What's the answer?
Scotland's primary religion, I'd say, is Catholic.
Yeah, and you would have been wrong like almost everybody else.
Everybody said Catholic.
Which we didn't. We said Protestant, but apparently that's not a denomination. That's something else, whatever. But it was Presbyterian was the right answer. Nobody got it right.
Wow, Presbyterian.
And our
interesting.
And our Scottish from Scotland person
He thinks he's coming in.
was there, and she didn't know.
Oh, wow.
so that,
way to go.
You know, we didn't get any help all the way around. You know, so what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
So there you go. All right, John, so back at it here. In case you didn't know, Shasta McNasty Fishing has teamed up with the Lickety Split right there to offer you offshore trips again. So we're doing offshore trips for grouper mangroves, hogfish, all that good stuff. And we're also doing offshore trips for red snapper. Two separate packages there. The prices vary on either trip. So if that's something you'd be interested in doing, give us a call, 352-220-3206. And we'll get you on the schedule. We've already got a couple of tailors on the schedule for next year, for next red snapper season. So
Nice.
tailors, we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So Brandon Branch is going to be talking. See, they knew.
Yeah, see, I know. See,
Christopher
our
Fish
people,
Company.
Our people
They
know things.
know things.
They know things. And I knew that they would come up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All right, John, without further ado, let's get into some Captain's Corner right here. Everybody is the captain of their own vessel, and we love more than anything having participation with you guys involved. Tailors, guys, girls, you know, whatever the case might be. Send us a video, 15 to 30 seconds of what you're catching, idea where you're catching, what you're catching it on, and we'll make you YouTube famous for whatever that's worth.
$1.
So, John, we don't have just one Captain's Corner tonight.
How many we got?
Not even two.
How many we got?
Not even three.
How many we got?
Four.
4 captains.
Lots of participation in
Four
Captain's
different
Corner.
people. Captain's Corner.
4 different Captain's Corners.
What do they get?
Kudos to those. What are the what?
They get an entry fee and something?
No.
Nothing.
They get to be YouTube famous.
Well, then roll them.
Roll that beautiful bean.
Roll them.
All right, we're going to look at the first one right here, which was Jessica. So here's Jessica with her Captain's Corner.
Captain's Corner, fishing out of North Chaz. It's tournament day. Had some bad news today. Started out late using a Jim's jig with a mirror lure, 23. Gonna release her. Sight casted her 2 foot from the boat. Tight lines.
All right, good job there, Jessica. Love seeing that shallow water. You know,
Clear
being
water, beautiful.
able to see them like that. She said she caught it just real close to the boat right there. So that was real neat. Always good to see them released, let go, to be caught on another day there, buddy. Do you release your fish?
Yes.
Well known for
do.
releasing your fish.
I sure do. We were talking about that today, as a matter of fact.
There you go. All right, John. Let's take a look at Dale right here. Dale sent us a Captain's Corner. Let's take a look, see what Dale's got to say.
Hey, this is Denise and Dale doing us our Captain's Corner. Some of this here Captain's Cove shrimp. Got us a triple tail. I want Tyler to know this one ain't going back. See ya.
That bitch. That's whack.
That's crazy. All right, so Tyler, I think you kind of got called out a little bit in that one.
He called Tyler out?
He said he wasn't letting that triple tail go.
Oh!
I think that one was going to end up in Dale's
Triple
belly.
tail dinner. TT Diner.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
man.
Good job on that one there, Dale.
I guess I'd say I can't blame you because they taste good.
They taste good.
Oh, yeah. They're quite the tasty little critters.
All
If
right.
I had to clean a fish, it's a hogfish and a triple tail. If it was a snook, it's a must. It'd be those three.
Yep, those fish are definitely hard to put back.
Yeah,
you know.
and
Definitely
they're
hard to
all
put
weird
back.
looking fish. You notice that? A snook is a weird looking fish, a hogfish is a weird looking fish, and a triple tail is a weird looking fish. They all three weird looking. So the more weird looking the fish is, the better it tastes.
Mullet are weird. You see them lips?
Yeah, flying fish. A flying fish is nothing but a mullet with
Flying
wings.
mullet.
Yeah, they're
there
nothing
you
but a mullet with wings, and they stink.
go. Yes, they
I
do.
wonder if they taste good. What?
I'd eat it raw if I was out there on a float, been out there for
dying.
days.
Dying. And he flied into the boat.
Captain's Corner number 3 right here is coming to you from Doug, and they're up there on vacation right now. And I think they were told there was no redfish up there, but Doug's going to prove them wrong.
Where's this?
They're up there, Carabel area. Up that
okay.
way, I think. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see what Doug's got to say.
Doug found the reds.
Hey guys, this is Doug Wlasiuk, Team State Farm. Bonnie and I are up here in Carabel, Florida. We came up here for vacation for a week. We went around to some of the bait stores that don't sell any live bait, and they told us that nobody really catches redfish around here, and they haven't seen any come in the shop in about a month. So I went out to prove them wrong, and we're up here catching some beautiful redfish that are extremely red, as you can see, and just having a great time. Hope you guys are too. Have a good one.
That was a whitey. That was a whitey.
Okay.
Yeah, that can't be a redfish.
That's a weird looking fish too. Do they taste good?
Yeah, they do taste good.
Right,
they do taste good. So Doug goes up there and catches the only last remaining redfish. I hope he didn't keep it. I hope he let it go.
Yeah, maybe he
if
just
Carabel
took pictures
doesn't have
and
it, he
showed them.
Look what I caught.
I don't know. The whole time I was just watching Doug's hair just flow in the wind, and I was having a little jealousy there. Hair envy, All righty, and last but certainly not least, we got one coming to you from Rick right here. Rick's out there catching a redfish. Here he goes.
You got him. Better than you thought? Yeah. It's a nice redfish, babe. I am so impressed. I didn't think there were any here.
I actually did have him look pretty good.
Rick was doing that, looking to see if there was anybody watching him.
Making sure, yeah, he was making sure there was nobody around. You ain't getting my spot on my bank redfish. Oh man,
we've all done it. We've all done that.
So he caught 30 up there. Doug said.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Doug is the finder of Carabel's redfish.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Maybe they're just attracted to that nice boat.
I guess. I don't
they
know.
don't like the other boats up there. They see his boat and they're like, yeah, we know that guy.
Yeah.
That's funny. And Doug with State Farm.
Speaking of nice boats, that boat Casey's welding on, is that Tyler's boat by chance?
No.
No? Okay.
But it is somebody you know.
Oh, okay.
Boat.
All right.
Is he repairing one?
Yeah, Casey's been doing some welding work on somebody's hull. It's a sea yard.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
What happened the other day? Smash, crash, boom, bam.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Yo, you heard.
Did I?
Oh, yeah, I showed you the pictures of it. That's that boat.
Oh, either way.
Brandon Vanilla gave him his boat.
That's that boat. All righty.
Okay.
I'm back up to speed. Never mind.
Hey, Casey will fix that thing up.
Yeah.
And that'll be a stud boat. Casey will be driving around in.
Nice. Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
It just, I kind of was like, maybe Tyler has got more holes. He's getting welded again, because.
Oh, wait. Tyler says it's not Brandon's boat.
No.
Well, maybe.
See, rumors. That's how rumors get started.
Rumors get started. There's a song. A rumors getting started. Those panhandle guys just lie. Now that's funny. That's pretty funny right there. Those panhandle boys just lie. Ain't no dang redfish up here, I'm telling you.
There's no fish in the
All we
Chaz.
got's catfish.
There's no fish in Homosassa. There's no fish here.
Oh, everybody says the same thing. Ain't no fish here.
Oh, can't sit here.
Oh, man.
All right, John. That's, man, we're rolling right through it here. We had a lot, 4 captain's corners.
Wow.
Holy cow.
That's
All
pretty
right.
good right there.
But, John, that's going to roll us right into the belt. We used to play the Rocky music, but now that'll get you kicked off. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. Can't play anything.
Copyright.
Can't play anything.
Stuff,
Can't play Oompa Doompa.
Oh, Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Doompa will get you in jail.
So, John, if you've never heard of the belt, this is the first time seeing the show. Explain to the tailors at home what the belt is all about.
So down here at Captain's Cove, we got this redneck World Wrestling Federation belt, leather with a brass that says you are the champion. And all you got to do is go out there, catch the fish of the month, and take a picture of it, put it on a stick, and then and if you win, Eric will put your photo down here at Captain's Cove and on his redneck wood that he brought up. So, man, you can be a fishing machine and bragging rights for a whole month.
The whole month?
Whole month. What's the fish? Redfish.
I'm just reading through the comments while you're doing
There's
that.
good comments. There's some great comments on here. They're having a fun time here commenting tonight.
Dale was talking about his captain's corner. He said he went brain dead as soon as the camera started.
That happens.
Welcome to
That
our world.
happens.
Every
It's
time
like-
we hit go live, you never know what's going to happen.
What did you just say?
Yeah, there we go. Well, John, you're talking about the current champion. That would be Casey with his mighty 23-inch ladyfish, which was last month's fish, rather. So Casey, congratulations on being the belt champion of the last month right there. But, John, redfish, I say again, redfish is what we're looking for this month. And people are finally starting to show up with a little participation. I knew it would take them a little while. You know?
Tyler forgot. Tyler had a stud, and he forgot to measure it.
Oh.
He forgot to put it on a stick.
Oh, it happens.
Tyler!
It does. It happens.
But he was having so much fun, he said that it happened. He said he was catching fish after fish after fish, and he said after he let them all go, oh, yeah. Too late.
There we go. All right, so we got Michael right here. He participated with a 19.5
And he
inch
did it
redfish
right.
there. So he's got the picture of him holding it and a picture on the stick right there. So that
He even stuck them in the same frame.
Well, we made that happen.
Oh,
okay. Again, John, this is all the work that goes into the show.
Yeah.
I know it seems like we fly by the seat of our pants, but there is things that go into this show that take a lot of time.
Oh boy!
But that put Doug out. Doug had that cute little 9-incher. Yeah, he had that one. So Doug got knocked out. But as soon as Michael was in, he's only celebrated there for a short time because the mighty Samuel is not only in first place on Captain's Cove's board there with that 7.4.
Now he's got a 27.
He's got a 34.5 right
no
there.
wonder it weighed 7 pounds and 40 ounces. My God!
That fish gonna weigh a little bit more than that. So congratulations there, Samuel. So far,
man.
that puts Samuel in the lead right there.
That's a big redfish right there.
It is, and I've really enjoyed seeing.
Can I put my 52-inch one I caught today on there that I haven't shared yet?
No.
Oh man, I had it on a stick and everything. I was going to surprise everybody.
Nope,
it was going to be a look at me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I can't participate.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. 52 and the 7/8 I got today.
Talking about Samuel, Samuel watching the show, being a tailor for a little bit, and it's good to watch his progression. He kind of started out doing the kayak thing and was hard at it with the kayaks, built up, got him a nice little boat now, and he's out there getting it done.
Now
so it's
he's
just
in
really
first places.
It's great to see our people progress, you know, and not, and when I say our people, tailors, just people that watch the show, but it's great to see people starting at a certain point and getting to a whole another level. That's just
awesome.
really cool. So that's cool. Was that something beeping?
Yeah, it's
I don't know if
beeping.
that's the credit card machine.
It's the credit card machine.
I know I'm not making any money. That's got to be Jim making.
Yeah, somebody's trying to pay him.
So there you go. So what is that? That is 34.5 is the new redfish leader.
That's a big one. Tyler better step his game up.
We've got a whole nother week.
Yep, he better find a bull this weekend.
The big fish are starting
To show
to
up?
show up.
Uh-oh.
Not like in
Not
droves
numbers.
yet. Not that. Oh, there we go.
They're
That's-
sure that we're open.
It is after 6 o'clock.
It'll be.
Captain's Cove is closed.
Call from Tyler Jacobs.
No, it's that
No,
wireless caller.
That's Tyler. That's Tyler calling. I know his name now.
Wireless caller. There we go. All right, so John, if you want to submit your information to us for the belt, Captain's Corner, whatever the case might be, send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or 352-220-3206 on that old textaroonie right there. So,
They're out there.
cool
They
beans.
sure were open. They see the lights.
Yep. Oh yeah. I
They're
know
like,
they
they're
gotta
open.
be in
They
there.
got shrimp in there. You got any
I
shrimp?
know they got shrimp. They gotta have
no
shrimp.
shrimp.
Isn't this place open 24 hours?
Yeah, it's a 24-hour bait store.
There we go. All right. Let's see. Well, cool. You know what that is? We got to talk about Bonnie.
Bonnie time.
It's Bonnie time. If you guys and girls have not called Bonnie with State Farm yet, or at least shared with the world that Bonnie could save you money, just shame on you.
I had.
Just shame.
I wonder if my tailor got through to her. They texted me last week where she was located so he could go down there.
Yeah.
So hopefully he saved money too. I don't know the whole story yet.
Right, sure.
But he was asking where and when he could get down there. I said, look, he's down there.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, give Bonnie a call at 352-484-0905. Give her a ring. I'm sure right now if you call that number, you're going to get one of her fine associates
That's right.
over there at the office because she's on vacation.
She's on vacation.
She's
Don't
on
call
vacation.
Bonnie right now.
But her associates
Call
will
Bonnie's
take care
boy.
of you.
Or is he on vacation?
They'll
with
take
him?
good. Well, Doug is there. Yeah.
No, the other one.
Oh, I don't know.
do they take the whole family, or does the son need sitting there answering phone
Yeah,
calls?
so somebody's got to run the office, you know. So I imagine she's got her good crew there running the show while they're gone.
Bonnie.
So Bonnie does something for us every month. She donates something that we give away by playing either a game or we're having a contest or whatever the case might be. And because August is typically the month for big bulls for us, we just said, hey, whoever places and wins the belt is going to get this fine little package, you know, because generally the belt you just get bragging rights,
Yep.
but this go around you're
Now
gonna get a
the
nice
belt and the bucket.
a bubbler bucket. Got the bubbler on there.
It's the BBB package.
It's kind of a scallop package. You got a dye flag in here. You got some sun bum, a buff, some pliers, a bag, some scallop knives.
So buff, bubbler, bum, bucket. It was almost all bees.
Bad. There we go.
Yep. It's almost the
Took
killer
me
bee
a second
package.
on the bees.
Killer bee package.
Oh man, so cool deal. So Bonnie, again, thank you so much for sponsoring that and sponsoring the show and everything that you do. And give her a call. Like I said, she'll save you money, or she'll
Smell that?
try really hard. I don't want to smell that.
Shoes.
Oh yeah.
They stink.
Okay. I don't want to smell that.
It just came up under the table and it was like,
You notice.
ooh.
Nobody ever wants you to smell anything good. Nobody wants you to taste anything. You know, oh, that's horrible. Here, try that.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is I took my shoes off, and Xavier took his shoes off, and we were walking around on the sea deck because it felt good. But then it got hotter. So I told him, he said, I got a pair just like that. I said, oh, the other day when I was at your house, I took a shower, I took them. So he gets them up and he smells them. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I was smelling to see if they were mine. What? What?
He must recognize his funk.
I was like, what?
Ugh.
You got your own funky.
Ugh.
I did not know that. He said, whoop, not mine. I think he thought I was kidding with him. I said, yeah, I took them. I said, but I've had these things for friggin' 5 years.
Oh, Lord. All right, John, let's hear from another word from one of our sponsors here, Salt Life. All righty, good deal. Well, I would imagine, you know, East Coast. That's yeah, you get that. My buddy that was over there today, they were catching kingfish, and he sent me a message. Says now we're looking for sales. So I mean, yeah. So that's
Interesting.
all righty, good deal, John. So this is the point in the show where we give away a 20% off coupon, or code anyway, if you will, for saltlife.com. If you take this code and you put it into saltlife.com, their coupon area right there, it works one time. It works for the first person that enters it. So here we go, John. CC2084AYE6. CC2084AYE6. Go along with that gumbo.
It's in a song. Anybody know what song that was in? Taylor's. And she said,
Oh, Lord. Where are we at, John? We're at the trips.
I forgot after that. Oh, we're in the trips. All right.
Started to talk about some fishing trips, John. You ready? Let's see. So we're gonna start with you because your guys' game plan worked out pretty well with the tactic you guys went to go do. So let's take a look there. So you went out and I guess, like you said, you guys were shooting for 5th place grouper.
Yep.
And everybody might be wondering, why are you shooting for 5th place? You know,
so in this tournament, it pays 1st and 2nd place, does not pay 3rd and 4th place, and it pays 5th place.
Yep.
So there's some gamemanship involved, and that makes everybody bring their fish in to weigh too. Yeah. So when you bring in your fish, they have a mystery fish package too. So if you bring in a fish and you weigh, you get a coupon to win a $500 prize. And you need to bring in your fish to weigh because you need to jockey the board. And as the fish goes up on the board, then you drop your fish into the place and try not to get beat out of 5th place. So, and I had mine weighed before he weighed his, and his beat mine by 0.02, I think it was. And my fish threw up like 3 fish, so that would have probably got us the win. But can't cry over spilled milk.
No,
done. Nothing I can do.
Because winning 5th is like winning.
That's winning. Yeah, winning 5th place. 6th place is nada, but 5th place is something good.
And the whole thing is to basically, there's a lot of very large boats that run out. I mean, to the 40 break, you know. So you knew somebody's coming in with a 40 plus count, you know. So you're not shooting for first because you know you're not going to catch that, you know, as close as we're fishing, you know, just so you shoot for that 5th place. And that's kind of what we were trying to do. Hit that 5th place grouper, but also nail a king. So we were fishing in different waters than what you guys were, looking for that kingfish. And the king never did come for us, John. But we did end up, I think we caught 3 grouper. They were not really what we needed. And then we got into the mangroves. And, dude, we just were pulling in mangrove after mangrove. Brian and I on the back of the boat just kind of free-lining a little bit.
Free-lining and hammer down on the mangroves.
Bringing in the mangroves there, having a good time. And it was, you know, it was a battle of the jigs there for a little bit, you know, and it was fun.
I think you've won 3rd place 3 times in this tournament.
5th
with 5th place 3 times.
Yeah,
and then last year, me and Luke were 6 ounces off from 5th place, and this year we were 0.02 ounces off from 5th place. So if we'd have won all those, we'd have had 5 5th place finishes if we could have got that strung together.
Yeah, like I said, it's an interesting tournament because it's different.
Yeah, it's
but
fun.
But it's, you know, it's just
and you give the money back anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
I mean, some people do.
One hit and run. I think there was one that hit and run, or 2, and the rest of them gave the money back.
There we go. All right. Then John,
Clearwater boys said, "We're out of here."
They had to pay for gas.
That's right. They're like, "We're out of here. We don't know you too well."
Sure, that probably didn't even put a dent in it.
Yeah, it probably didn't pay for half their gas where they went. They left out of Clearwater.
Then John, you went out on Sunday, and I was kind of phoning a friend there for a little bit. I was calling you, seeing how you were doing, and you were kind of nothing to see here,
I was
and nothing to
nothing
see
happy.
here, and
I
then,
was
and
not
then,
happy.
then you went to a new spot,
Yep.
and then things kind of, you know,
I've changed my ways.
So there we go, just kind of like we were talking about before.
Yep, the
you
ways
know,
are done.
Don't keep doing the same thing
Yep.
over and over again and
I'm over
expecting the same result. You know, if once you're doing it and working, change it up.
Yep,
Go
change
do
it up.
something else. You
Yep.
know, so, and that's what you did. Let's see, where are we at? So we're
Left the quadrant.
there we go. Let's see. I took the bride out on Monday, and we made a run, and we had some fun. Got more trout than you could shake a stick at. Some nice little reds, and then, you know, the snook was the fish of the day right there. We just had a good time, and that was more inspiration too for, you know, doing the snook talk or talking about snook here. You know, being right around the corner. You know, like I said, obviously I thought this was the
They're out
last Wednesday of the month, but you know, maybe we'll even revisit or answer some questions, maybe even next week too, on the old snooky poos there. But then, John, today you snuck out. I guess you were sick. Were
Yep.
you sick today? And you shot back over to that other coast, and you got one of them things there that, you know, wear you out, and one of them things there that's fun to catch.
Yep.
Well, actually, I guess you probably had a couple of those snook, but
Yeah, I had a couple.
you know,
And
I just-
lost one. I had a bigger one break me off.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was probably 40 plus.
So you want to tell us about this trip, John?
So to go to this place, I have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to be at his house by 5. Then we go and we drive another hour, and then we put in and we go fishing for tarpon. This is a tarpon trip. And while we were out there, there's waves.
Waves.
There's waves over there, and the trolling motor, he was bumping it to go this way. We were trolling the baits, bumped it to go this way, and the wave went this way, and I was casting a lure, and I just went ahead and just stepped right on into the old ocean. 7:30 in the morning.
That'll wake you up.
I'm still soaking wet. I came straight from down there to here. My hair was messed up. I did manage to get my costas off my head in one hand. I had my flip-flop and his fishing rod in the other hand, and my other flip-flop was still on my foot. And there was a big hammerhead around, swimming around, and I was being real still because I didn't want to get ate. I don't think he had any interest in me. And then on the way out there, Xavier's brand new costas went off his hat when he punched it, and it went flying because they were brand new. He hadn't put the things
Strap
on there.
on 'em, yeah.
The strap wasn't on there, so I gave Xavier after that my glasses, so I wouldn't have a line, you know, so they can't bust me at work because I'm all even. See, no line, so I haven't been fishing. So I knew exactly what I was doing.
You don't got the trash panda
Yeah,
look.
that's right. I ain't got the raccoon look. So it's all good. So,
All right.
but what a day!
Man, that's always an adventure.
It
John.
is always an
Always an
adventure going
adventure.
over there, man. We don't know what's gonna happen.
There we go. All right, John, just real quick here. Shasta McNasty Fishing. We do scallop trips. Give us a call, 352-220-3206. We'll try to get you on what little scallops are left out there. I think, you know, hopefully there's still plenty of time in the season for them to come in and get a little bit thicker. I don't know. We'll see. Nature Coast PM, Property Management Services, 352-817-2063. Give them a ring if you need anything from the roof to the sewer system or even your grass cut. They take care of it there. And John, let's roll into Spotted by right here. So we spotted
Ooh, that's a
Pam.
nice one.
Yeah, so, you know, like I said, there's a snooky theme going on here. There's just snook everywhere. So we spotted.
Until they open it the day of.
Yeah, then it's like, where did they go?
Snooker gone.
And then we spotted Phyllis right here.
a nice red.
The thing even says Big Red, you know. So there we go.
She knows what it is. A big
Yeah,
red.
there we go.
That or she's chewing big red gum. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but that's a nice fish. And then there's Dale with another big red
That's a
right
nice
there.
red there, too.
So actually, that's Dale did turn in something for the belt, but it kind of came in a little bit after 5, after everything's already said and done. But I think that fish right there was 29 inches is what it was on the
so
stick.
he was
so
almost
nice,
there.
So nice stick, and that's
Yep.
again, Dale's a big fella, like I am, so that may not look 29 inches in his hands, but
on
that's
the
a
stick
29.
it was.
29 inches. Now, John, I know it's hard for you to see, but when you look at that picture, does that look like anybody to you?
What do you mean?
Does Dale remind you of anybody in that picture right there?
No.
No, I look at it and it just he resembles or favors CA in that picture right there. I just thought he, I'm like, kind of looks like CA. Maybe not. Then just, at first glance, you look at it. I mean, we both got the beard.
Quick.
All right, John. So that's blown through, spotted by right there, which means it's time to start talking about our topic here this evening, which is Snook. It's right around the bend. It's right around the corner. It's coming around the mountain when she comes. And we always like to give some tips and tricks and things that we do, prior to something opening up brand new in the season right there. And again, just wanted to touch base. We've got what do we got? We got, once we made the post, we had some people sending us, they're ready. They were sending me their Snook pictures already. It's like, look,
nice.
we're ready. We're on them. Let's do this.
Nice.
But before we get too into it, John, let's look at the rules. Let's see if anything has changed for this upcoming season, John. So regular season closures, so December to the end of February, that doesn't concern us right now. And then the closures May 1st through August 31st. So that means, September 1st season's going to open and will last until, the end of November right there. So that's going to be our season. Slot limit, not less than 28 inches or more than 33. So a 28 to 33 slot limit. And 1 harvest per day, 0 captain and crew for hire limit. So you get that one snook per person right there. So I'm pretty sure that's the same old. I don't think anything has changed right there. So we'll keep you up to date if they pull a quick one here right before the season opens.
Yeah. Snook closed. What?
What?
Thanks,
what?
Noah.
So there we go. All right, John. So let's get into, I guess let's start with maybe your favorite way, which is typically.
So this is the favorite lure I use.
If you look at the screen there, you see that you're not doing yourself any favors.
Well, I don't want them to know what I'm using.
Oh, that's on purpose.
This is it. This is it right here. The best you can use.
That's the one.
Amazing.
That is the one.
This is the one. No, actually, you can see it now. This is the mullet colored SXR12 shallow running silver. Mullet colored, long casting, suspending, adrenaline pumping, Rapala X-Wrap. And you can catch them in the river with this. You can catch them offshore with this. You can catch them inshore with this. You can catch them under docks with this. You can catch them on top of docks with this. You can catch them everywhere with this.
Yeah?
So buy one of those.
All righty.
And then supposedly
Captain Cove's favorite.
Yeah, supposedly you can catch them on these too.
AKA the Tommy lure.
Yeah, I seen Tommy catch 7 of them in front of me, and I didn't have one of these lures, so supposedly the thing works.
Tommy did make a comment in the on the
he
post
was the
earlier
best.
that he was still the master.
He's still the best. And then this is Eric's favorite right here.
I do
It's
like
kind of hard to see it, but this is a suspending Yozuri twitch bait. Slow sinking. So this is I've seen Eric catch reds on this. I've seen Eric catch snook on this. I've seen Eric catch a mangrove on this. So I know that this right here will do working.
There you
So
go.
I've seen Eric catch trout on that too. So and then do you throw that?
Well,
I don't even want to talk about that. I don't use those. What the heck is that?
Well, I don't use these all the time, but I usually use them in the wintertime, especially when shrimp are hard to come by. But it's always good to have a pack of gulp or a couple of packs of gulp in your boat. If you were to, by chance, zoom into that picture I had earlier on with the snook earlier in the trip
that was
section.
caught on that.
That was caught. Jim's jig, 1/4-inch jig head on, that particular gulp right there. So so essentially, well, go ahead. You got your live bait method right here too. So go ahead and talk about that.
So cigar, 40 pound. This is the minimum we use. I've used up to 80, but 40 is a very good number. If they're leader shy, You want to check your leader after every fish, I promise you, because they will scrape it up, especially if you're fishing in Yankeetown, rocky areas. So Seagar, very good. I use a 1/4 ounce lead weight. My wife uses a 1/4 ounce lead weight. The reason we put this lead, we use a knocker rig. So you've got your braid to fluorocarbon tied on to a Mutu light circle hook owner. My wife uses a 3/0. I like a 4 or 5. She uses the 3 because of just what she likes to use. Now these are bait and weight things. You can throw your shrimp out for your redfish and your trout and all that other good stuff. And I catch live mullet and throw it out on these. Use the circle hook. I hook it through the nose. My wife hooks it under the belly and the tail section. She does better than me. Must work better. I ain't gonna lie. She's a snook catching machine, and I suck at it. This.
It's good to know your faults.
Yeah, the live mullet trick is a very good trick because you can catch tarpon, snook, redfish, stingrays, sharks, all kinds of goodies on it. Everything eats them. But the only thing is you've got to be willing to buy a cast net, which is a $75 to $150 investment. You've got to be willing to get out of a boat into water that possibly could give you the funk. If you have cuts on yourself, it's not good. You can possibly hurt yourself. I have. You got to be careful not to step and fall. You can. It's dangerous. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting bait fish with a cast net, it's a very dangerous thing. So be careful if you're gonna do it. Then you got to learn to throw a cast net, and you got to learn to buy a lot of cast nets because it's not a bait saving money thing because you're throwing $75 into the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
And you're only getting 10 or 12 fish when you rip the dang thing, and then you've got to go buy another one. So be careful when throwing them. Try to find you an area that's got, which they don't hang out unless it's on the rocks. You ever find them not hanging out there? It seems like they're all right up there. It's like, and you know you're going to do it. You're going to throw it, and oh well.
I've had a net last a month. I've had a month last the first throw.
First throw, yeah, first throw.
So it hurts.
But yeah, so it's another deal, cast netting, but it pays off in the long run. You know, you can catch snook on cut mullet, cut ladyfish, pinfish. You know, they sell those down here. Mud minnows, they eat mud minnows, and they eat shrimp. Don't let them fool you. A big old snook will eat a shrimp in a heartbeat.
No, that's
yeah,
actually
so
one of their favorites.
It can happen.
Yes, shrimp on a jig head, free line shrimp.
Yep.
You know that
they'll tear it up.
People used to tell me all the time, and I was like, I've never caught one on shrimp. And then it was just like, boom, started catching them on shrimp and more on shrimp. And I'm like, okay, I'm a firm believer in using shrimp.
They love a big old fat juicy.
So obviously the best of the best is to use some kind of live bait. Now, you know, you want to try to match the hatch, but sometimes you want a little something that's just a little bit different than the hatch, you know.
Yep.
In our area, the finger mullet, the pinfish, the herring, if you can get the herring.
You get a herring.
You know, they're around sometimes.
Pogies.
If you could get on pogies and or greenbacks. If you could get on the greenbacks, holy moly, look out. Those. You know, but you got to be able to get on them. Yeah, you got to know where they're at. You got to, get those. But put those out. That's going to be your best shot, and then roll into the artificials, and like I said, we almost throw up the same artificials every time that we talk about that because those are the ones that we use. We know that they work. They're proven to work. So where do you want to target your snook? Basically, wherever you see the schooling bait fish. If you can find some bait fish, there's going to be something always chasing it. Right now, we've been seeing big jacks herding up all this herring and stuff out there in the bays and everything, So where there's jacks, there's also going to be some other fish, hitting that up. The snook will be there as well. Basically, structure, from anything from our bars to the oyster bars to rocks, where there's going to be current moving. Basically, snook are lazy like the rest of us. They want that current to bring that bait to them, and then they're going to come out and ambush it. So, kind of look for something like that, especially where you could find concentrated, like, water flowing between two bars, something along those effects. You're going to do real well. Obviously, the mangroves, up close. snook, especially in the clear water, are only going to give you like really one shot at them. So you got to get pretty effective with your casting, especially like if you're casting to those mangroves. The closer that you could get it to that mangrove, the better off. You know, even if you kind of get it in those roots, sometimes you're going to be better off than being 3 or 4 foot off. You know, 3 or 4 foot off those mangroves, it's just not going to get you the bite on those mangroves, especially down south.
I could take you right out of a snook right there.
And kind of the same premise for your oyster bars and the bars that we have down here. You want to get, you know, pretty good with your casting. You know, other than that, you know, John kind of covered it a little bit there. I'm using 10 pound, but you can go up to, you know, 20 pounds on your braid. Anywhere, if you know that you're fishing for snook, you probably don't want to be anything less than 30 to 40, even bigger if you know you're fishing for the you know, really big ones. That particular snook I caught the other day, that was on 20 pound fluorocarbon.
Oh, nice.
Again, wasn't fishing for snook. That's just how that happened to turn out. Was looking for reds and trout, you know, so that, you know, just got lucky and he didn't rub it or cut it, you know, in the right way. So if you want to look for things like that. Yeah, saw some comments up here that baits used. Where did it go? Yes, people are saying there's snook everywhere. White 5-inch paddle tail, 1/4 ounce
like
jig
that too.
head. Yeah,
Yep.
Fish the structure, you'll catch a snook. Yep, that's good advice right there.
They like that hook right in the nose, just a plain old hook in the nose of some of those white swim baits, so that it can jump and fall and do all its little goodies. They love that too.
Yep. Kev Dog had some comments about the gulp right there. He's been catching a bunch of them. You know, he's using live bait for the most part right there. Let's see. John, you said you use 15-pound leader for snook.
I have. It's fishing for redfish, and I've caught them. Yeah. Tyler and Andrew were witness to this fact of actually happening, but I let that drag go. Drag was loose.
Yeah. Let's see.
That was pure accidents.
Cast nets can be mended. All right, there you go.
I tried that once.
Yep.
Didn't work.
5-inch mud minnow might work. It might work. It does work.
Yeah, it works.
You know, I like to take a mud minnow occasionally, put them on a cork, and just let that cork go down with the current, and just let it travel down, and then, you know, inevitably, you know, you might make 5 or 6 runs, but inevitably that thing just goes down and you're on. I enjoy that. Yep. Find structure in action. There you go. Let's see. The mangroves are too hot. If you get out of that breeze, it gets a little sticky right about now. No doubt about it. All right. Well, there you go. So, John, any more info or anything you want to share with them on the old Snooky Poos? Nope. I mean, like I said,
I just like fighting them and letting them go.
Well, I mean, it is.
They're my pets.
The fight of that snook is just so much more exciting. I love catching a big redfish, but it's just like catching that bulldog. He's just bulldogging you. That snook is zee over that way, zee over that way, zee over this way, you know, and it's just like, how many more times are we going around the boat?
They're fun.
Know? So it's a blast. They're a lot of fun. Very sizable. Again, maybe this year I can beat that, you know, 39-inch mark.
Yep, you need the 40-inch club.
I would like to be part of that club, but you know, that one the other day, he was about 35. You know, just a nice, just good, healthy,
solid,
snook. He was
healthy
fat.
snook. Yeah,
Nice.
35s are nothing to complain about.
No,
beautiful fish.
No,
just that, and then Missy's after that 50 neon rainbow, but. Again, these are neon rainbows. I mean, you bulls over 50, snook over 50. These are unicorns. No. You know, yes, they're out there, but landing one is another story. So, good luck.
There we go.
It can't happen.
On your when you're putting out your live rig setup, are you using your typical?
No.
Redfish 3,000. So you're going 4,000 or 5,000.
We're going 5,000
Okay.
twin powers with jigging rods, or my Missy uses the real long pink rods, the heavier duty crowder that Jim got for her. We're using heavy duty equipment. You know,
when you
have to.
know that you're baiting and waiting, looking specifically for that snook.
Targeting 50-inch fish,
Right.
And the other fish are smaller, hitting it. But we want, once we hook that unicorn, we want to be able to at least have a chance of landing him, which still is not easy to do. Those 40s are no joke.
There we go. All right. Well, somebody's got a paragraph up here. Let's see what it says here real quick. Let's see. I keep maybe 3 of them for the season, and it feeds a lot of people. I do a fish fry. Yep. Let the rest go back. Oh yeah.
Well, that's great.
Well, that's it. I mean,
they're out there to eat. I mean, don't ever catch us wrong of thinking we're in the corner of not keeping fish. We just don't. I mean,
so
we don't care if you do.
That slot size snook.
It's the best eating fish
you
ever.
get 2 fillets that are very thick, you know, off of that. So that fish does go a long way.
He does.
I mean, it.
You can feed.
You know.
We fed Denny. That one Denny cooked fed 8 of us. We each got a nice little piece of snook with the other stuff, you know. But man, it was good, and that's the first time I ever ate it, you know. So, I mean, so there is one thing about snook you don't want to mess up to the people that are new to snook. Whatever you do not cook that fish with the skin on.
Nope. AKA
oh my God. So a lot of people who maybe are new to snook, don't cook it with the skin on. Nope. Very bad. You'll never touch it again. You'll run far from snook, and you'll never even fish for them again if you do that.
The old timers used to hate it.
They wouldn't eat it.
They called it the soap fish. Yep. But that's back when you
left
cooked
the skin
you cooked the whole fish, or you filleted down the side. You kept the skin was on everything, and if you leave that skin on, it does apparently.
Because the only way they had to really keep a fish back then was to leave the skin on, and they would put it in a plastic container, fill it full of water. And then you're just making it worse. Oh my gosh, with a snook. Oh. Maybe that's why we never ate snook back in the day, because when I was growing up, my daddy would catch them, but he'd throw them right back in the water. Like, I don't want that dang thing. So they must have all been along the same lines. Everybody was cooking them wrong.
There you go. All right, well, there you go, John. Let's show everybody what they're going to win this. Yeah, don't get that mixed up with the other goodies there. So from Captain's Cove,
a bad boy Cuda hook remover, man. The catfish, these work great on.
I do like that.
I don't like catching catfish, but if you do accidentally hook one, you can use that. Got you a Jim's Jig baggie of some Jim's Jigs and some Little Johns, which work on everything. And Property Management gave up a shirt. And our wonderful people at Aquatic Nutrition have the bait maker chum.
Yep.
So there you go. Nice little package there.
All right.
Easy question from Eric.
Well, I don't know how easy tonight is going to be. You know, sometimes we go a little easy, sometimes we go hard, you know, and tonight, I don't know.
Hard.
In my mind, I think this is hard. I don't know that anybody would know this right off the top of the bat, but we're going to see. Because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Our Tailors. Tyler pretty smart too, but our Tailors
are getting ready.
So Rick's ready. He says, "Let's win something." All right. So what we will do, I will ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see come up on our screen, I will write down on these pieces of paper. They will go down into the Captain's Cove bucket, in which we will draw a winner from the bucket. All right. Everybody good?
Good.
All right. Now, tonight's question. We're talking about snook. You know, when you talk about snook, you know, you go, okay, what's he going to do? What's he going to talk about? Well, this is about snook. I need the name of the angler who currently holds the state record for snook, which is at 45.75 pounds. So again, I need the name of the angler who currently holds the state record for snook at 45.75 pounds. See, I knew everybody was probably ready with that 45.75, so we threw a curve.
You threw a curveball.
Threw the curve.
Yeah, that was a curveball.
Nope, that Kalian's kid caught like a 50-something pound one, and it's not an official record.
Jimmy the Snook. Mike Jones.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Master J.
Yep, so that pro... Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. Yay!
I wish. One day I'll catch a snook that big, but not anytime soon. Gilbert Ponzi.
So we've yet to see the right answer pop up. Like I said, I thought this would be a little bit tougher.
It would have been real funny if then it would have been Sarah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
That would have been kick butt. It's not John Kelly, by the way, guys. So quit copying that guy. It's not John Kelly.
We're looking for the current record
Yeah.
of 45.75. It was caught in Sebastian by this particular angler.
Wow, nobody's got it. Is this like out there?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you just come up with this on your own?
Oh, the PhD.
Oh
of
man, out of
WBT.
nowhere.
All right, so we got an Andrew in the box. Oh, let's see. Did we have?
Yeah, just there.
All right,
Jessica,
then Jessica,
Derek. Kev Dog and Samuel.
Kev Dog. We needed more than just the first name.
So then Samuel and Josh. Josh Mobley.
And oh no, hold on, wait. Okay, so he came back,
Yeah, Samuel.
but okay, so Josh came in before. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right,
Got
so
him.
see, I told you, boys and girls,
That
that
was
was
a
going to be
tough
a
one.
little bit tougher right there.
That was a tough one.
We went deep. We went deep. All right, so who do we got? We've got Andrew in the box, Samuel's in the box, Jessica's in the box, Derek is in the box, and Josh is in the box. All right, so let's see. That was way too hard.
That was a hard one.
Hey, they can't all be easy. Sometimes
right.
you got to make you work for a package. This is a good package.
That's a good package.
All right, John, who's tonight's
All
winner?
right.
Just one, John. There can only be one.
Well,
When
guess
you're
it
when,
keep- when you're on
when
a
you're
roll,
on fire,
when
you're on fire.
You're on fire. Samuel.
Congratulations, Samuel. Not only are you on top of the belt and on
Yeah,
top of the
thing, you're
Captain's
in
Cove
prize package
There
deal.
we go. And then you get tonight's package. So there you go. Congratulations, Samuel. Good job.
When you hot, you hot.
Now let me ask you this. Did Andrew find that answer that everybody else copied, or
They
did
did.
everybody find it on their own?
No, Andrew found it and they copied. We will give Andrew his just due.
Because I'm just
Yep.
curious to know who's smart
Yeah.
enough to see what is
Yeah.
the right answer and just start
Exactly.
copying
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Andrew found it and they copied.
Oh, all
man.
right. So that was another good time,
good
boys
stuff.
and girls. Yep, and we run just a touch bit long here, but it's always fun. You know, John's got stories, I got stories. You know, we got deterred by mullet. You know, and just it happens.
I'll
but,
talk cheap.
So, all right, John, are you ready for this? It's the closer. Oh, well, you know, and let's do this here real quick. If you enjoy what we do and all the content that we bring you, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you could see when when we're getting ready to go live or we put up anything else on the channel there. So, all right, John, here we go. We Be Tailin is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rods and Gaffs.
Bonnie with State Farm,
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
Salt Life.
Power Pole, and the Nature Coast PM.
That's right.
There we go. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Be safe. Peace.